This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Jade Empire. In the last episode, we finally finished Chapter 3 and started Chapter 4, which is our attack on the capital of the Emperor, who's high upon heaven under the sun, or whatever. But it looks like he may be entrenched in what's going on with all the bad things going on. So we're taking Silk Fox and taking her to confront her father, but we have to get through the palace first. So let's see how everything plays out in the end. Oh, and Wildfire became truly evil as we gave her soul to the frog spirit. Hooray! Anyway, let's shoot more people. I can't use all my focus. That's not what I want to do. Hey now. Oh, I keep forgetting I swapped out some of my abilities. Alright, I'm shooting you all. Never mind. I have a way to get focus anyway, so it doesn't matter. Do 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 do. No. I mean, it does use a little bit of magic every time, but that's what Spirit Thief is. Whoops. Okay. Come on, get out of the way, Silk Fox, or Princess Leanne, whatever you want to call her. Alright. Ah, man. Just so easy when you have nothing beats old good old gun. It's almost like disappointing, you know, like, I mean, but if we need heals, yeah, kick the dog. Yeah. Alright, anyway, let's keep. Yeah, I forgot that you could, I knew you could kill chickens in the game at like random points, but I completely forgot that you could kill those little shih tzus or whatever they're called. I think they're called shih tzus. I could be wrong, but anyway, let's read this book. The Lotus Monks. As far as we know, all copies of the larger text were destroyed, but I shall include a fragment below for your amusement. Protection of a glorious emperor has always been the purpose of the Order of the Lotus. The Lotus Monks are the personal servants and protectors of the emperors of the Emperor of the Jade Empire, governed by the hand of heaven, Sun Qin. They are servants, guards, teachers, doctors, and spiritual advisors. With their simple robes and dyed hands, they are an omnipresent and unpredictable force whose importance is disproportionate to their numbers. Anyone who wishes a presence in the court of the Emperor must in some way appease the Lotus Monks. Should someone displease the Emperor or offend the glory of the Empire, the consequences can be dramatic. Fortunately, they watch themselves as well as others, and any who stray are punished accordingly. How quaint! Blood stains the hands much better than dye. Lamp. Interesting. What's in here? Yeah! Priceless vase? Doesn't matter. Foot. Ooh, Scholar Gem. I don't know what that does, but is that the same as? Oh, that's just a weaker version of the superior one I got before. So, oh well, you can always sell it or equip it or whatever. Or of Malice. Huh? Let's see what that one says. Body intimidation. At this point, it's probably not worth equipping something like that. Yeah, not really. Another sellable thing. Yeah, I always tend to forget that that's basically the game's way of giving you extra money is by giving you nonsense jewels. So, alright, let's quit that again. The Celestial Order, Volume 2. The great dragon loosed chaos upon the world he had created, separating man from the beasts and laying the foundation of the eventual order that would unite humanity. This glorious Jade Empire. The great animal spirits of the past were cast out from the human communities, and man was forever separated and elevated above the common beasts. Man was now the guardian of order, imposing his will on nature and shaping it to his desires. But balance must exist in all things. Man was a bastion of order, with chaos in his heart. For as long as the world remains a chaos, man will always war and strive against his fellow man. This is the way of nature. Until the great dragon returns to bring the world of order, or humanity brings itself above the cycle of nature, this is the way it will always be. For reading those books, we get inner peace. Not much, although I don't know how much inner peace our main character is going to have for being, as discordy as he is, but hey. Alright, let's look at the technique for that, or what do we get from that? Inner peace, chi plus, or ki plus 4, literally granted by the studies of the Celestial Order. Contemplation of the inner mysteries of one's own mind is a path many try to take to true enlightenment. Few succeed, but many to make the mistake of neglecting the physical world and focusing only on the spiritual. When all things are in balance, one spiritual being can ascend to a higher plane of thought. Interesting. And now can I actually level, or is it just extra skills? Oh, I can actually level. Yeah, I really should improve my key just in case I get damaged or whatever. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, make it even. Because, you know, I could always use it for healing and all that other fun stuff. Let's see. Mirabelle's completely maxed out. Jane Gonzalez, got a few. Hidden Fist, I've hardly used my status afflicting abilities at this point. I could probably improve Tempest, maybe almost max that one out. Or at least max out, or not max out. Oh no, yeah, I guess. Max out the key cost at least, or chi. Yeah, let's make that a priority. Okay, we're good there. Alright, let's keep going. Come on, princess. Gotta confront your father. And tell him he's a bad, bad man. A bad, bad boy. A bad, bad boy.
This is one of the many spires within the palace, where visitors are raised as if by the glory of the Empire. Without a guide, you could be lost here for days.
Huh. Funny how everyone decides to come with us now. I thought we were all going to wait at the ship so it wouldn't get stolen or whatever. Does anyone have anything new to say? What do you think of this place, Demon?
Find the Emperor. Face him. No matter what his daughter says, you can do what you want.
Actually, I think I've said that before. I think I've checked him about that.
We waste time in petty errands, while spectacular prey waits for you in the palace. Hurry up, Master.
I could have swore one of them I've already checked before. Well, yeah, I took, like I said, a week-long break. Sometimes you forget little details.
We should keep moving.
Okay, yeah, I think we've...
I can't... Perhaps?
Okay, yeah, they're all just gonna say the same thing.
I thought there'd be...
Yep, you say the same thing. Donstar.
I wish we could have visited the...
Yep, okay. Let's keep going, princess. To the throne room! Is that supposed to be the Emperor right there? Looks like a bit of a wussy, if you ask me. No, he looks majestic and truly worthy of ruling the Empire. And the father of our soon waifu. No. I don't know. I sometimes hate using. I try to use those expressions more of a joke than anything, but I almost hate when I hear that expression like all the time now. I don't know. I think it's just because it's so commonplace now that you're like, seriously, guys, can't use your own things. You gotta. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'm just talking nonsense. Ignore the old man behind the curtain, or behind the mic or video screen or whatever you call it. Ignore me. Ignore me and my hand or fist waving. Kids these days.
Try not to damage anything. The Empire has seen enough disgrace.
I've already broken a few things, if you know what I mean. But anyway, oh, we healed up completely. Oh, I think it's because we leveled. Never mind. Nope, come this way. Come this way. Aw, come on, princess. Yeah, sometimes your allies will get annoying. Although I guess I could have let the princess finish that off, but yeah. Yeah, I think I've got a pretty, I wouldn't say unbeatable combo, but I've got a pretty solid combo just because of what I... You know, funny thing, I think this is... Oh, alright. Well, looks like we're near a major area if we're getting all these fonts here.
We are nearly to the throne room. Although my father has let these unseen parts of the palace fall into disrepair, these chambers are the tombs of past leaders.
Past leaders, you say? I wonder if they buried them with all the treasure like Egyptian leaders. Who's entombed here? I didn't expect such reverence for tradition from you. I have no interest. We should get moving. I didn't expect such reverence from tradition from you.
Perhaps I don't act like a proper princess, but a well-mannered heavenly lily would be useless in these times. The Empire needs fighters, not flowers.
Make a point. Who is entombed here?
We would be here for days, and you likely know the most prominent anyway. Sagacious Tien, the first emperor, founder of the Jade Empire, and builder of the wall. Cormia, the Swift Arrow, defender of the First Age and commander of the Borderlands during the Horse Lord incursions. Sangsi, the Broken Bow, the first woman to rule openly. She changed more in a single valiant battle than many others did with entire campaigns. The latest are the tombs of two men who were greatly mourned. The Emperor's brothers, Prince Sun Li, the glorious strategist, and Prince Sun Qin, the Hand of Heaven.
Except one of those is a lie. At least from what we know. That's possible. It must be lying to. Are you certain of this? Have you seen the bodies? This can't be the tomb of the glorious strategist. Are you certain of this? Have you seen the bodies?
Of course not. It's been 20 years since they were entombed. Why would you even ask something like that?
It doesn't matter. Have you seen inside? It doesn't matter. Or the other one is Master is the glorious strategist. He told me so. It doesn't matter. Have you seen inside the tombs yourself?
No, they have been sealed since my father announced that they died. That was just after Death's Hand became his right hand. I'd always thought Death's Hand had a role in their deaths. Now I don't know what to think. We are close to the throne room. The longer we take, the more questions I have.
Because we believe that our Master is the glorious strategist. So, all right, we've got another reading thing here. So, almost should just leave this on, but. The Righteous Siege, a vague account of the attacks on the spirit monks of Durs that maintained Sun Li and Sun Qin, I may have misread it. Maintained Sun Li and Sun Qin died in the assault. Despite obvious bias, some passages hint at the bloody actions that tormented Sagacious Zoo. Days turned to weeks as the denial of the Emperor's authority continued. The gates of the fortress did not yield until cowards within were convinced to turn on their fellows. Victory was inevitable as the tide, but losses were felt. Two brothers were claimed by crimes that remain unspoken, lest the heart of the Empire break with the telling. Death's Hand rose in their stead. Serval Sun Hai returned life to the withered land. In the weeks that followed, the price of disloyalty was made clear to those in and out of the Emperor's iron grasp. A difficult time full of changes that not only would accept but necessary cruelty ensured that no one in the Jade Empire would ever go thirsty again. Interesting. Just to make sure everything kept going all smooth, huh? Yeah. What'd you say about not breaking stuff, Miss Fox? Wait, you said the throne room was here, right? So, at least according to the map. Yeah. Oh no, that's the tomb entrance. Well, why don't we can we take a look in there? Oh, we can't. Never mind. Haha. All right. Cool. We can't go inside. For some reason I was like, oh, well, let's check inside, but nope. There's no highlight for opening the thing, so it's because it's sealed. So, oh well. Hey, more humans. Great. Have you met Mirabelle? She's the love of my life. Sorry, princess. Gun beats girl any day. Well, depending on who you talk to, that might actually be true. Maybe I should have bought that gym that gives you 10% experience for humans, just because of this area giving you a lot of human enemies to fight. Oh well, what can you do?
There it is, the entrance to my father's throne room. I doubt he'll take this intrusion kindly, especially not with the information we've learned. I don't know what my father has done, or what his reaction will be, but I want you to know something. I care for you, and I want to explore what we mean to each other in more intimate surroundings. We have to face my father, but afterwards we must sort out this mess you have created, this confusing tangle of hearts you keep at your beck and call.
I agree. If I am in your heart, say so. I will not be a secondary plaything of yours.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The girls told us straight out, like back before we went into the tomb of the Black Lotus, that they know of the feelings we have for both of them, and they don't want to be like, you know, they want to be main girl, and I can understand that. You both, let's see. You were second to none, Dawnstar. I want no one else myself. This is an option to just choose one of the girls overall. This is neither the time nor the place. Both of you shut up! No. You both feign annoyance to hide your intrigue. We will discuss it after we deal with the Emperor.
So perceptive. and such a skillful tongue.
You are a vulgar woman, Princess.
And you lie to yourself about it. But that is a topic for another day. The Emperor awaits. I can only hope that my father has been the victim in this. I pray he has the answers I seek. The fate of the Empire depends on it.
Now you probably wonder to yourself, oh, we got friends in high places. Now you probably wonder to yourself, why is Sky here? It's because if you play as... Okay, well, if you play male monk and you flirt with... I think you can end up flirting with all three of the characters as male monk. Because I don't think it restricts you if you flirt with him and everyone's. So if you'd flirted with him too, there would have been a scene of who do you choose. And as far as I understand it, you can't. I mean, I'll have to look this up again, but I don't believe you can have like an interesting relationship with all of them, as far as I understand it. I'll have to look it up. I don't think that's possible. And then if you're a female monk, Silk Fox and... I mean, Dawnstar might be there just because of the coding, but if you're a female monk, Silk Fox and Sky will be there if you've been flirting with both of them. But yeah, as male monk, weirdly enough, you get the more flirt options out of all of them. But I wonder if they say anything while they're here.
We should keep...
Okay, he just says the same thing.
I wish we could...
Yep. And by it, have you noticed how interesting it is that
no
the Silk Fox is interested when you talk about discussing the relationship between the two further? Well, you know, obviously it's like when I was saying with female monk, Silk Fox and Sky are options too. Is that Silk Fox is obviously the bi character of the group, and I guess technically Sky, for the most part. Dawnstar is clearly like male monk, no female monk there. So anyway, let's check out this female. Talking about the ladies, maybe it made my mind stuck on certain things. Okay, let's look at the what we got. Technique. Friends in high places. Key +5, intuition +2. You help Princess Sun Li see that her father is behind the Empire's troubles. Whatever happens, you will always have an ally in court, an asset that cannot help but buoy your spirit. I don't think you get one for... You know, it's been a long time since I've done solo relationships with either Dawn or Sky with male or female monks, so I have no idea if they get you anything here too, or if you just always get something from her. So anyway, yeah, if you want to separate the relationship, there's another chance to do it, but we'll see where that goes later on.
20 years, Li. I have waited long enough. Atone for your treachery and give me what I require.
Look to yourself, brother. You would have done the same.
I am the eldest, and therefore the Emperor. I have you at a disadvantage, and yet you toy with me. What do you know, glorious strategist? Where is the Spirit Monk amulet?
You will find out soon enough, brother.
Father!
Child? What are you doing here? I have important matters. And what have you done to yourself? You look like a common street woman. And who is this? You invite filth into the halls of my palace? This is not how the child of the Emperor should act.
Don't lecture me! Master Li's student brought me evidence from the Lotus Assassin Fortress. You allowed Death's Hand to corrupt the Empire.
Master Li's student.
Well, looks like the cat's out of the bag. But yeah, why would they have this conversation about the amulet now? It's always like weird when story needs to have you involved in a situation and they talk about the same. It's like, wouldn't they have talked about this multiple times before we even got here? You know, but anyway, that's not that big a deal. My name is Vauldemare, here to rescue my master. I'm Vauldemare, I demand vengeance for the assault on my home. I'm Vauldemare, I open your eyes to the suffering of people. I am Vauldemare, and you are about to be humbled. You're about to be humbled! Discord. I am Vauldemare. I demand vengeance for the assault on my home.
This child, the very person who tested my Lotus Assassins, brought to my doorstep by my own daughter. Brother Li, did you plant the seeds for this fool to come here? Layers upon layers, always the glorious strategist.
Huh. Wait, he knew... Well, I mean, he knew I was going to come here and be here at this time. You foxy devil, master. You're just a perfect guy in every way. Do you see the princess? Your father is at the heart of this. Then it is true, Master Lee, you are the Emperor's brother. Do you see? Do you see? Oh God, it's so boring. Do you see? No, just kidding. Do you see, princess? Your father is at the heart of it all.
I am the Emperor. I am the heart of the Empire. Death's hand is a diversion. He is Death's hand. My hand. I don't blame you for your foolishness. What can you possibly know? The Emperor is the manifestation of divine power.
That is your role as figurehead. How could you betray the people? Your greed has unsettled the whole of the Empire. The dead no longer sleep.
My child, remember your place. I have no patience for anyone that challenges my authority, not even you. Kill the rest. They are unimportant.
No! I won't let you disgrace the Empire!
Enough! I am God, Emperor's son! In my youth, I ruled dutifully, but nature does not respect titles. Withering drought, not battle, threatened to take my throne, but I would not allow it. I assaulted the underworld and claimed the great water dragon, and neither the treachery of my siblings nor my failing body could stop me. I am no longer a slave to time's decay. My actions have brought the Empire great strength, and its Emperor endless power. Who among you would dare challenge my right to rule?
Hi! No. Looks like the Emperor is, I think he still has a physical form. He just has maybe the power of the spirit because of the water dragon or something like that, because he has that spirit form now, but he's no longer... maybe a combination of the two or something like that. They can't age anymore because of having the water dragon's power or whatever, so... Here, face me. Forgive me, but I cannot let you continue. You're blind to your corruption, old man. Huh. I don't really care about the corruption part itself. Who will challenge you to a rule? I! Here, face me.
That glow. Brother Lee hid the amulet in plain sight and acted as his own diversion, just as Death's hand diverted attention from me. The obvious threat hid the insidious one. Do you even know what you hold, child? What truly led you?
It's a trinket that gives me extra bonuses to my stats. What of it, yo? No. I am the one who must endure evil. I don't care about that. You have upset the order of things. I do what I must. Don't care about that. I alone can resist you. Enough talk. This ends now. Yeah, we'll just do that. I alone can resist you. Enough talk. This ends now.
But where did it begin? Do you blindly follow the will of your master? Is anything so simple? You were guided to me. What did Lee tell you? That I murdered your people and caused the restless dead? Side effects, afterthoughts. This is about power, and I will add yours to what I have stolen. Even if you are impervious to my sorcery, it changes nothing. I am a god. Come, student of Lee. Your quest for death is at an end.
Well, when someone says you're a god, you say yes, right? I thought I was chasing after him. Why am I here now? Anyway, do I have any of my companions, or is it just me? I think it's just me, because everyone got knocked out because of his magic or whatever. Now, obviously having a few dudes makes it a bit more worrisome about taking damage, but I think we'll be fine. Man, there's quite a few of you guys around here. Although if I really, ouch, if I really want to get them off my butt, I can do the, I can do that ability, so that way at least gets them off me for a brief second. All let me focus on there. Yeah, see, even with all these dudes, it's not too bad. The only bad thing is that they all poison you, so you're gonna take some damage along the way. Whoops. Okay. Me again. Might as well heal. I guess I could technically like not use Mirabelle during like retry or whatever you want to call it, and just use like Tempest. Oops. Yeah, it's not too bad. Pretty epic music for this little scene of the game. I think I can shoot one more. Alright. Yeah, despite a focus one dropped. Yep. Nice. It's kind of funny how you run around with your gun. I mean, it makes sense that, you know, with how heavy the arquebus is. Oops. Yeah, these guys are kind of annoying because they like. I mean, nothing I can't handle, but you know, they all keep like poisoning me. Whoops. And there's a lot of them too. Right. But like I said, nothing I can't handle. Alright. If you get kind of lucky, you can almost like just shoot them all next to each other, you know. Okay. Didn't Yeah, not too bad. I think we're almost done with the wave. That's why they're not too difficult, just because it's just you by yourself. There's no one here to help you. Yeah, I was about to say I could technically just slow down time. I mean, it's not like it uses up that much. Alright, we'll finish him off with that. We'll finish him off with that. Yeah, you guys all suck. I can kill you all by myself. How many dudes was that? Like 20, 25? Well, it wasn't that many, but like 20 dudes or something like that? Hello? The rest of you want to get up? Random guy, princess. She's not awake, is she? Alright. No, just kidding. No, never. No, don't even consider that, dude. That's not cool. Okay, we gotta chase after the Emperor now. Anything else we can get? Like any treasures? Or is it just chasing after the Emperor? No. Let's see. Anything back this way? The game's like, you don't want to finish it. Goodbye! Actually, can I go all the way back? That's kind of... Oh, well, I need that anyway. And I could technically go get... Okay, let me check that journal thing there. The stolen memento. Tong wouldn't listen to read... Oh, that's nothing. We can... never mind then. Okay, so we finished all our quests. Oh, that means a quest finished. Let's see. Filter... Completed quests. Oh, the height of power. You've taken your grievances to the Emperor herself. Everything is about to change. What do you mean by that, game? It's probably nothing. We're just probably gonna run in, beat him, game over. We save the world. I mean, what else is there? Yeah, we'll be fine. Is there? Hey, Emperor.
What is this? Weaklings, all of you! Your defiance grows tiresome, student of Lee. You must learn your place in the order of things.
Well, this reminds me of Indiana Jones. He does that sign, you just shoot him. He does like, whoa, 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 and you're like... Anyway, okay, we're fighting the Lotus Assassins. Yeah, they're a bit tougher because they've got more HP, but Mirabelle is more than... Mirabelle's up to the challenge for that. So I can actually, can you use fonts during combat? No, I didn't think you could. That would be kind of silly. Well, at least the game gives you a... yeah, they take like 3 shots to take out or something like that. So, but like I said, nothing too bad. I don't think you can... Oh, he hit me with magic. No, that's fine. I don't think I can insta-kill him or anything like that. I think I have to, ooh, we got one of those that heals almost everything. Or at least a good deal of it anyway. But, yeah, nothing against the good powers of metal being blasted at 1,000 feet per second or something like that. No. Oh man, I always feel bad when I finish these fights without actually doing fisticuffs or strategy. But you know, this is the way I like playing. So what can you say? But yeah, he keeps throwing crap at us, and we keep knocking it back. Sorry, dude. You didn't expect Western technology, did you? Despite magic probably being able to do basically the same thing, but you know, like most sci-fi, magic and technology almost become the same thing. Ooh. You know, for being the end of the game, I'm surprised the game's giving me silver. Huh. Well, it's like in some games where you get experience when you beat the final boss. 4,000? Well, I guess if I want to buy stuff from Zenbu before we fight the Emperor, because clearly he's going to be the final boss, so. Alright. We've gone through all of his things. Everyone's knocked out, so it's only me and the Emperor. Will we be able to defeat the Emperor upon Sun Heaven? Will we be able to avenge Master Li and go back to Two Rivers and fix everything and perhaps talk about relationships with the two girls? Find out next time in the exciting conclusion of Chapter 4 in the next episode of Jade Empire. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.